Night comes, shadows get long. A child cries. The darkness seems to stretch on forever, swallowing the light and leaving only fear in its wake. The wind whispers through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of ancient tales and forgotten fears. These are the things that make us scared, the pieces of a nightmare whispered from mom and dad to kids. El Coco is coming. Parents use his name to keep children in line, to make them behave. The mere mention of El Coco is enough to send shivers down a child's spine. Just the name makes you shiver. El Coco, a figure cloaked in mystery and dread, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. His presence is felt even when he is not seen, a constant reminder of the unknown dangers that lurk in the dark, a scary, shapeless thing hiding in the dark, waiting to grab anyone who doesn't listen. He is the embodiment of every fear, every nightmare, a creature that thrives on the terror of those who dare to defy him. He's the monster under your bed, the boogeyman in your closet, everything a kid is scared of when they don't know what's there. The creak of a floorboard, the rustle of leaves outside the window all become signs of his approach. El Coco, Coca, Cucuy, Cuco, Cuca, Cucu, Cucuy, and El Cucuy are all different names for the same monster. These terms come from various languages spoken in northern Portugal and Galicia, and they all translate to coconut, as a coconut resembles a head or skull. El Coco is more than a scary story. He is a cultural icon, a figure woven into the fabric of Hispanic folklore. His story is passed down through generations, a cautionary tale that has stood the test of time. He's a big part of Hispanic stories and traditions. From festivals to family gatherings, his presence is felt, a reminder of the power of storytelling and the importance of cultural heritage. To understand El Coco is to understand what has scared people for a long, long time. His story is a window into the fears and anxieties of the past, a testament to the enduring power of myth and legend. Nobody knows exactly where El Coco came from. His origins are shrouded in mystery, hidden in the shadows of ancient tales and folklore. It's a mystery lost to time, buried deep within the annals of history, where fact and fiction intertwine. Some people think he's a really old story from Spain, from a time before Christianity. They believe El Coco was a figure used to scare children into behaving, a boogeyman lurking in the dark corners of their imagination. Others think he came from the scary times in Europe a long time ago, when there was sickness, war, and lots of things to worry about. During these dark periods, tales of El Coco might have been a way to explain the unexplainable, a personification of the fears and anxieties of the time. According to ancient origins, the idea of the monster El Coco was first referenced in writings by Diodorus Siculus, a Greek historian born in 90 BC. Siculus detailed how Iberian soldiers would take the heads of their enemies and impale them on spears as an offering to a monster resembling El Coco. Another early mention of El Coco appears in 1518 in Auto da Barca do Purgatorio, an allegorical play by poet and playwright Gil Vicente. The title Auto da Barca do Purgatorio translates to the act of the ship of purgatory, and in the play, El Coco is used as a reference to the devil. What we do know is that El Coco came to the Americas with people from Spain and Portugal. As these explorers and settlers crossed the Atlantic, they brought with them their stories, their fears, and their legends. He changed and became different, mixing with stories from the people who already lived here. The indigenous cultures had their own myths and legends, and El Coco blended with these, evolving into a new form. Like any good story told over and over, the story of El Coco changes a little each time. Each storyteller adds their own twist, their own fears, and their own cultural elements, making El Coco a truly unique and ever-changing figure. He's like a fear chameleon, looking different depending on who's telling the story and where they're from. This adaptability is what keeps the legend of El Coco alive, constantly evolving and resonating with each new generation. In Spain, El Coco looks like a monster with big, buggy eyes who steals kids from their beds. This terrifying figure is often depicted lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to snatch away children who misbehave or refuse to sleep. Parents use the legend of El Coco to instill fear and ensure their children follow the rules. He carries a sack, which is super creepy because it's for taking bad kids away. The sack is a symbol of the unknown, a dark and mysterious place where naughty children are taken, never to be seen again. This imagery is powerful and has been used for generations to keep children in line. If you go south to Latin America, El Coco looks different again. The legend has evolved, adapting to the local culture and folklore. In these regions, El Coco might take on a more ghostly appearance, blending in with the rich tapestry of local myths and legends. In Mexico, he might look like a skeleton ghost. This version of El Coco is often associated with the Day of the Dead, a time when the spirits of the deceased are believed to return to the world of the living. The skeletal appearance ties in with the traditional imagery of this celebration, making El Coco a familiar yet fearsome figure. In some parts of South America, he can change shape, looking like animals or even people you love to trick you. This shape-shifting ability makes El Coco even more terrifying, as he can blend in and deceive those who think they are safe. The idea that he can take on the form of loved ones adds a layer of psychological horror to the legend. Even though he looks different, El Coco always has the same job. He's a warning, a reminder of the bad things that can happen if you don't do what you're supposed to. Across cultures, El Coco serves as a universal symbol of fear and discipline, a way for parents to ensure their children behave. The legend of El Coco is a powerful tool, transcending borders and adapting to different cultural contexts while maintaining its core message. Why would parents tell their kids such scary stories? It's because they want to keep their kids safe. El Coco is like a tool, a way to make kids behave. He's the bad thing that will happen if you're not good. Be good, parents say, or El Coco will get you. But El Coco is more than just a threat. It's a way for parents to talk about their own worries, the real dangers in the world. By giving those fears a name and a face, parents can help kids deal with being scared. The story of El Coco has been around for hundreds of years, crossing countries and languages. He's been in the nightmares of lots of kids and has inspired art, books, and movies. From creepy lullabies about him to scary masks in festivals, El Coco is a big part of Hispanic culture, but El Coco is more than just a spooky story. He's a reflection of us, showing our deepest fears and how powerful the unknown can be. And like all good monsters, he changes with the times, reminding us that some things are always scary. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It's free and really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for your support.